Hey, good morning, everybody. We're back again at the One Mini Ranch, and we're blessed this morning with a good friend, John Brand from Buckaroo Leather. He was in our area. I asked John to come by because over the telephone we've been discussing some of the innovations in breast collar fitting and using some of the really old style breast collars with some new innovations. And John's here. We've saddled up Jonathan Bartok, our son's old retired cutting horse, C.E. Tammy Ray, otherwise known as Cass. She's sure had a wonderful career and dropped a lot of wonderful babies. And John, what are we going to start off with this morning?
This morning we're going to start off with a basic breast collar like you would find in just any tack store or online. The basic design. A lot of horsemen are realizing is that you want to make sure that your breast collar fits a little bit at the line above the shoulder around the collar. What you'll see here in this shot right now is if the breast collar falls down a little too low, it becomes restrictive in the horse's movement because it's restricting the shoulder and rubbing. You'll rub and cause a problem right in here, chafing and whatnot. What you can do is on a lot of saddles now, they're offering the D-rings up here, a little bit higher. You could hook your breast collar to get that fit. Also, a lot of them now right on the concho, there's a D-ring mounted, so you can get that angle better. And there's some now I will show you later that are designed to hook around the pommel right here that will create what I think is the best fit. But what you can do with this style of a breast collar is we offer, and a lot of stores now offer, what they call a breast collar neck strap. And what you do with that is once you have your breast collar connected where you want it, you hook on the neck strap. Like so, and it pulls up, depending on you adjust it to fit. It'll pull that breast collar and everything up into that position that we're talking about.
Okay, so in other words, this is just a part that I can get down at the local tack store without having to buy a new breast collar. Is that you know, it's kind of an adjusting mechanism? Okay.
Correct. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take this breast collar off.
Well, Cass, she's not used to having somebody in front of her. She's just an old cutting horse, and what she's used to seeing in front of her is a cow, John. She's sure been a fine horse, and we're glad she's here in her retirement.
Okay, now what we're going to show you here is a breast collar that is designed to fit over the neck.
Okay, right there, I see.
Is already on it. And as you can see, it fits in that position right above their collar. Just like the old style, the old traditional collars for
harness collars. Okay.
Collars for pulling a wagon.
Sure.
They all fit right across here.
Right.
Then with this here, you can connect this if ideally a D-ring mounted right here on a lot of the cowboy saddles now is a good fit, or you can hook it right here.
Whereas before you had it hooked down at the cinch.
We had it hooked all the way down here at the cinch.
Okay.
So all you got to do is hook that baby up right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hook it right here.
Already that makes more sense.
And you have this fit. Now this breast collar right here is a design specifically for lightweight, barrel racing maybe, endurance riding, because it is a 1-inch wide width. Now you can also get this same breast collar in different widths, like if you're roping or whatnot, you're going to want a wider width to spread out the pressure across their shoulder.
So in this one, you wouldn't recommend the pressure of roping against the saddle and all the pulling pressure. You wouldn't recommend this one. You'd recommend a wider roping style.
Exactly.
And they do make them in that style.
Yes.
You do, obviously.
Right.
Good old Buckaroo Leather, always there on top of the thing. And John, I noticed that not only the fine halter that Cass has on, which is kind of an innovation. I was surprised on her halter. We do have a stainless steel ring there at the cheek.
It's beveled, flat beveled.
It's beveled flat.
Stainless rings.
Okay.
Come around the other side here, Chuck, and we'll take a look at the buckle.
Okay. All right.
The buckle's a flat stainless buckle also. Has a leather keeper for
Okay.
a real flat, clean fit.
I see that. Right. And again, made out of Herman oak leather, nice and soft and supple.
Okay, now we're